Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been ages since I've done a video, but I thought it would be time to get back and do something super dark, super smoky, super OTT, and this is what we got. Lord, the power of makeup. Oh my god, that is a transformation if I ever did see one, guys. So to start with, I'm going to be using Lanolips and I'm going to be applying this all over my lips, and then to hydrate my face, I'm going to be going in with the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream and I'm going to be applying this all over my face. For my eyebrows, I'm going to be using the Brow Power Pencil by IT Cosmetics, and I'm going to begin by filling in the tail end of my eyebrow, then brushing them up and then filling in the front really lightly. Now, because my eyebrows have been feathered, I don't need to go super heavy-handed with the eyebrow pencil. So now moving on to my eyeshadow base, I'm going to be using the Louise in the shade 2. This is my favorite base that I've ever used in my entire life. It's absolutely incredible. And I'm going to be using a flat synthetic brush just to carve out my eyebrow. And then I'm going to proceed to cover the entire eyelid from lash line all the way up to my eyebrow. So once you've applied it all over your eye, gently pat it in and then you are ready for your eyeshadow. So today's palette, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Pretty Rich eyeshadow palette. The first shade that I am going to be using from the palette is called It's Cashmere, and I'm going to be using a Morphe blending brush and just applying that to my crease. I'm just going to blend a little bit more of the same color into the eye just to give it a bit more depth, and then I'm going to be using the shade Oh That's Rich on the outer corner and slightly pulling it out just a little bit. Now I'm going to start applying it just a little bit higher on the outer corner just to give the illusion that my eye is bigger, and we're going to add more depth to the eye. And now that I'm happy with how much higher I've made the color, I'm going to use a smaller blending brush and buff out any harsh edges that may be there. The blending brush that I'm using now is a MAC 217, and I'm just going to softly blend all throughout the eye. Now to add the black shade, I'm going to be using Kohl Under Pressure, and I'm going to apply that using my same 217 brush just on the outer corner and slowly working my way in, but I don't want to deposit too much to the inner corner because you don't want it to be super dark there. Then I'm going to line my waterline with Bedroom Black Eye Pencil by Charlotte Tilbury. Next, I'm going to transform this eye look using L'Amour lashes in the style Belissa. Now, these are an amazing lash. They're silk lashes, and I am obsessed with how they make my eyes look. Then I'm going to prime my face using the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. If you guys have not used this primer, I do recommend it. It is incredible. For my foundation today, I'm mixing Dulce, Deliche and Cashew from Huda Beauty Full Filter, and I'm using the Anne Hazarati foundation brush. When you're applying, just be super careful. You don't want to mess up your eye area, so I'm going to save that area for later when I conceal. To conceal my under eyes today, I'm going to be using the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye in the shade Medium Nude, and I'm going to be applying this with the Anne Hazarati brush, and the style is E01. So I do want my under eyes to be a little bit brighter, so I am going to be going in with the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Neutral, and I'm going to be highlighting the center of my face, under my eyes, and down the bridge of my nose. And once that's all blended in, I'm going to be using my Little Baby Laura Mercier powder. I picked this up at Meccaland and it is ideal for traveling. So I'm going to be using my powder puff and just setting under my eyes, in my smile lines, corner of my nose, and also center of my forehead. I don't want to powder all of my face using this, just the places where I do get a bit oily, and also just to set under my eyes. Now to set the rest of my face, I'm going to lightly dust using the Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder by Charlotte Tilbury. As you can see, I've hit pan and I'm obsessed with this powder, and I'm just going to lightly dust this all over my face. Next, to warm up my face, I'm going to be using the Stalkr bronzer by Fenty Beauty in the shade Island Ting. And I'm going to be using this on my cheekbones, and I'm also going to be running it across my forehead just to give me a really nice tanned look. At the moment I am so white, so this bitch needs a whole lot of bronzer. Now I just keep adding more bronzer. I don't know why this took me so long, but you know what? I'm not complaining. Okay, for my blush, I'm going to be using Nars Orgasm. This is one of my favorite blushes of all time, and they've just brought out a new range of it. It's so gorgeous. Now, excuse my grotty little fingerprint in my Killawatt foil highlighter by Fenty Beauty. I'm using the shade Sandcastle, and I'm going to be adding this to the high points of my cheekbones and also a little bit on my forehead. I'm also going to bring it down the bridge of my nose just a little bit to add some highlight, and then we're going to start smoking out the under eye. So using a little dense bullet brush, I'm going to use the shade Oh That's Rich, and then using a fluffier brush, I'm going to blend through the transition shade, which was It's Cashmere, just to buff out any harsh lines under the eye. To line my lips, I'm going to be using the KKW Beauty Nude 2 Lip Liner, and I'm going to be topping my lips with the new Hourglass Unreal High Shine Volumizing Lip Gloss in the shade Unreal. You guys, that concludes my smoky eye tutorial. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do, please give this video a big thumbs up, and if you aren't subscribing already, please do so now, and I will hopefully see you in my next video. Bye guys!